What's going on, guys? NoSlack Novak here, and I'm pretty excited to show you a new game. Now, if you guys are fans of the game Banished, this is a very similar game. Looks completely different, but it looks beautiful. I played this for about, I don't know, half an hour, maybe an hour, and it looks like it has a ton of potential. Looks a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it, okay? We'll go new game. Let's pick some terrain over here. We'll just do this one. And let's see, can we pause the game? Yes, we can. Look at this. First of all, look how beautiful this is. Looks very, this is going to sound weird. It looks very similar to Banished, yet also very different from Banished, right? You've got like the huge pieces of land, and you've got the rivers kind of flowing through it, but it has a way more like realistic look. I mean, just look at this. Look at these trees. This is freaking awesome right here. And then we've got our little town center, our little camp. And man, this is just so awesome. Look at this. We've got tents here with families. We've got father Ivan, mother Mariška, 24 and 22 years old, unemployed. Father works at the camp center, which camp center is just this right here, which I'm thinking this is just kind of like a little bit of a gathering place for people. Nothing too crazy. We are in March of 1721. Let's see, we have more tents, tent. Yeah, these are all just tents with people living in them. We've got our little camp cart parking, which is just what they're going to use to like transport resources to and from buildings that we're trying to build. We've got camp storage here, where they're obviously just going to keep anything, any kind of storage material that you can use for building. That is, again, the camp center. We've got some extra wood over here. This looks pretty fantastic. Now, it is giving us a little bit of a heads up. We need to build forestry for wood production. So we're going to jump on that here in a second. We're also probably going to need, we're going to need to build some houses, right? Because we don't want these guys living in tents. If you come down here to houses, there's one house, a village house available. It says right there it's going to need 10 clay, 50 wood, 10 nail, and then thatch 3. Which I kind of wish... Camp storage. Okay, here we go. We have iron, nail, and thatch. So we do not have... Let's see. Iron, nail, and thatch. We do not have clay. And we don't have wood. We need wood to do the... to build these houses too, right? So let's go to production. And then let's get a... forestry up. Because, right, it says build forestry. So right there. First thing available, forestry. So we want this near where our actual trees are. That would make sense, right? So let's put this over here. And then check this out, guys. First of all, look at these people. Look how awesome they look. Slightly more detailed than Banished, right? I mean, just more realistic looking. But this looks freaking awesome. I love it. I love it. They've got their little campfire here that they can sit next to, chit-chat about what's going on in their lives. And then whenever you build something, too, it kind of puts these little, like, foundation markers up. Really nice. My only complaint here is that it kind of doesn't tell you how many resources you need. Now, it does say awaiting 20 and nail 140, but it doesn't say like a total. It has these little like progress bars up here. It could be a little bit more clear as to, you know, like maybe necessarily what you're waiting on, how much you're waiting on. But, hey, it's early. This game just came out, I want to say either today or yesterday on Steam Early Access. If you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the description below. But yeah, check this out. So they grabbed their little carts, right? They brought them over here to the existing wood that we already have, and now they're delivering it to the actual construction site, which this is freaking awesome. Let's go and speed up the game a little bit more. They're going to start unloading that stuff. So let's see, awaiting 5 wood. They got delivered, stored. They have plenty of nails. They have some wood, and... Okay, look, you hear that? They're starting construction. They're putting down the foundation. Look at that. This is beautiful. Look at that. They're actually like hauling the wood beams, actually placing them in their correct positioning. Oh man, see, this is awesome. Look at that, putting down the flooring. This game looks just beautiful. Beautiful. And I think this is like another one of those like one-person developers. I mean, this is unbelievable, the fact that one person could do this. I mean, I think he's been working on this for quite some time. But, I mean, this just looks awesome. It looks awesome. Let's go and speed up time again. Get this building constructed. So we can assign some workers and get some wood into our little community here. Because we do want to build a bunch of houses. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 families, I think, right? If we come up here, it says 18 adults. So 9 men, 9 women. So is that 9? That's 3, 6, yeah, 9. So I think we're going to have to get 9 houses. That's going to take quite some time. Open vacancies, looking for job. No water, or water supply is poor. Uh-oh. No market, no housing available. Water supply is poor. We do have a well over here, which is filled about a third of the way. I guess that's not enough. Hopefully that, yep, okay, that keeps growing right there. So I think the water supply is going to say that it's going to be fine. Now, with the forestry over here finished, we can go ahead, we can assign some workers. Let's do 2 for now. Okay, we've got our 2 workers. Now they're going to be chopping trees. We can see these guys coming over here right now. They are going to be chopping some trees, right? Where'd you guys go? There we go. Look at that. Timber! Beautiful. Look at that. One guy chopped the tree down and now they're doing teamwork. They're carrying the log. That is freaking awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is awesome. This, I know I've said that a bunch, but this looks awesome. Again, I loved Banished. Absolutely loved playing Banished. So the fact that we have something like this is great. Now, let's start building some of these houses. Where, oh where do we want to put these bad boys? I'm thinking we're just going to put some houses over here. Now we are, let's see, so we have 9 men, 9 women. So I'm assuming that's 9 families. So we're going to need 9 houses, right? Because I don't think we can fit like more than one family in a house. So let's do something like this. We'll do a house, let's see, something like, we'll do a house there. And here, check this out. It has kind of like this snapping feature to where it'll snap it to the foundation of the house. And that's pretty handy. Like we can make it super small and just give them like a tiny little yard. Or we could make it even larger. You know, give them like a big place to go, hang out, whatever, do their little play. Because it looks like there's kids in this game. Well, obviously there's kids in this game. Because right now we have 23 people living here and only 18 adults. But it kind of looks like the kids actually go from like house to play and stuff. So that's pretty sweet. I kind of want to get this positioned right. You know what, that's gonna be fine right there. Let's get a couple more houses. We're gonna have to do, like I said, I think we're gonna have to do 9 houses total. Alright, so we've got that going for us. Let's go ahead and speed up time. They're gonna deliver some of these resources over here. Now the houses did need clay, right? Yes, they need clay. We don't have anything for clay right now. So let's go over here to production and check out this. These are all the things that you can build as of right now. Now remember, it is early. I'm sure they're gonna be adding more stuff. Like over here, if we go to education, it'll say work in progress. Health, also work in progress. Religion, same thing. Decoration, there's a bunch of fences and trees we can kind of place around here. Looks good, looks good. Government, we could build a town hall. Unlock more ways to control your town. Interesting, okay. Trade, hay barrack, granary, trading post, market stall, cart parking, wood bridge, production. We need to do the production. Let's see. Well, we need the clay pit. That's what it was. Alright, let's put the clay pit somewhere over here. We want to put it somewhere close. We don't want these people wasting a lot of time walking around. I would love to be able to fit it in here somewhere. Okay, we could need to remove 2 trees. But if we put that right there, I think that'll be a decent spot. What if we rotate it like this? Is that going to fit? It's gonna be a little. No, we'd have to remove trees. No big deal. We'll just put it right here. Still need to remove trees. Oh, you know what? That's fine. Just 1 tree. That's only 1 tree that they need to remove. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. Look at that. They removed the tree. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Now they're not gonna be able to finish these houses over here. Until we get the clay. Can't find clay anywhere. Good. Can't find clay anywhere. Laborers are getting resources on site, which I'm sure is just like the wood, the nails, and the thatch. Which I think we're going to need a thatchery too. Thatch is these little... Let me kind of rotate this around a little bit. Thatch are these little things over here. I can't click on it. Oh, look at this water too. The water looks freaking amazing. First of all, the water looks amazing. Look at how like the light shines off of it. That's cool. And then Look at how like it actually gets kind of shallow over here. You see that? Anyways, this is thatch right here, and it is used to make roofs. So we're gonna have to do a thatchery. And look, our little clay pit's done too. Look at that, collecting the little clay. That's cool. Alright, let's get our thatchery up and running too. Thatchery, here we go. Again, we want to put this somewhere where we will be able to kind of, you know, we want to centralize everything. We don't want to make it too long of a walk, because the walk will make it super, it'll just waste time. It'll just waste time. So we'll put this somewhere like this. And then here's another cool thing. When we started this game, there were no like paths or anything like this. This was all green. Everything here was just green. And then now look, people as they walk on these paths, the grass actually dies and it creates like a walking path. See how like these carts and everything are just coming around here? It's going to create a little natural walking path, and it looks freaking amazing. You're not gonna, that's not the last time I'm going to say it either. It looks freaking amazing. Alright, this house is probably nearly finished. Oh man, looks good, looks good. 3 houses though, that's not going to be enough. We're going to need even more. We're going to need more. Because in the little test game that I played, we actually had some people move out. It is April of 1721, so I'm sure the weather's pretty nice. Nice little spring day. But once it does get cold, it's going to be no good. No good. People are going to want to get into houses. They're not going to want to live in these tents. So let's see, we've got the 3 houses right there. Yeah, again, we need to build more. So let's go ahead and do that. Houses. Let's go ahead and do a house right there. And then I think we're going to do another little row of houses over here somewhere. Let's do it like so. Bam. Zoom in a little bit closer to get a little bit better of a view of what we're doing here. We'll build a house right there. I don't want to make these too large, waste too much space, you know. Build another house right there. We'll make that one, you know, a little bit smaller even. And then let's maybe leave a gap so that they can walk through it if they need to. And we'll do something like that, right? So they can walk in between the houses. They don't have to go all the way around, because they're not going to jump the fences or anything like that. So that's going to be another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. We've got this one over here. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to need one more, because right now we have 9 families, right? 9 men, 9 women, 9 families. Let's put that puppy like right over here. And we're gonna rotate this guy, and then that could face like right there. Good. So once we get all those constructed, we will be solid. And there's like a little progress bar up here. So oh, weird. They're kind of working on some of these other buildings. Why don't they just finish out the construction? Are they missing resources or something? Looking for laborers. Okay, well, you know what? Let's pause this. We're going to pause all of these. We want you guys to finish working on the houses that we've already got assigned, or like mostly finished, you know? So let's pause all these guys. Kind of force them to work on the other ones. There we go. First house is done. Look at that. First house is done. And now this fence isn't done because that's going to be connected over here with this house, right? But if we click on it, look at that. We've got Father Ivan, who's still 25. Mother, Marishka, still 22 years old. They've got pretty good wealth, which, you know, I'm not sure what that exactly means. If that is just like the resources that they have stored in their house. Because they do have some flour, some potato, firewood, and then a little bit of water. So I don't know if that's what accumulates their wealth, or like how exactly... Is it maybe just because they're working and they're getting paid by the mayor of the town or something? Not quite sure. There's no tutorial in this game, which I'm sure there's going to be one eventually, but that's probably a ways away. What I've noticed is typically these guys, these developers, you know, they focus more on the actual gameplay and the looks rather than teaching people how to play. You just, you know, you can learn how to play games mostly on your own. Anyway, so this house here should be done here pretty soon. Construction is paused. Okay, let's continue. Still getting a little bit sick, trying to knock out this cold. So I apologize if I sound a little bit congested. Look at that, and you can just see like the progress. They're, they did the foundation, they did the like little beam, the wall beams, they did the roof. Now they're putting up the thatch. That's awesome, man. It just looks awesome. Okay, so out of our 9 families, 3 have houses. Let's go ahead and unpause a couple of these. We'll let them work on 2 at the same time. Now, looking for laborers, they're getting resources. Looking for laborers, getting resources. Excellent, excellent. I want to try to maintain all of these people, all of these, I don't know what we would call them, some of these citizens that we have in our town. I want to try to maintain them. I don't want them to go anywhere. I want them to stay right here in our little town, which maybe we should give them a name or something. I know in Banished we called it like Slacked Town or something like that. Clay pit's looking good. Forestry is producing plenty of firewood and just regular wood too. Then we've got the thatchery over here, which doesn't have any workers, so let's assign it just 1 worker. I don't want to waste too much, too much manpower on this. Now, see, is he coming over here? Yeah, look at this. The person that we assigned to do the thatching, is that what it's called? Walking, taking a nice little stroll through the forest and delivering it over here. Putting it out here to, I don't know, dry or something. Oh, look at this town. Look how just beautiful this looks. It's coming together. They've got beautiful scenery, that's for sure. You got the water right there on the river. You've got the water on the river. You've got the water making the river. You've got the little forest area back there, living next to a forest too. This is beautiful. Look at the sky. This just looks awesome. Alright, working on these houses. Excellent. This one is almost done. And it is done right now. Beautiful. This one is getting worked on. So let's go ahead and unpause another one. June of 1721. So 2 months have gone by. A little bit more than 2 months, but really 2 months since I pointed out the date. So it kind of gives you a little idea of how long this stuff takes to build, So like each house essentially took maybe a month, a little bit less than a month. So it's not, it does take quite some time to actually build this stuff, so you do have to kind of plan accordingly. See, I know we're going to need a farm to supply some food as well, right? Let's see, this house over here has some flour, potatoes. These guys have flour, potatoes as well. Now, I'm not sure if these guys can go hungry, if they can, like, starve to death at this point. That might not be something that they've, like, implemented yet. And it kind of looks like they have a little bit of a placeholder here for like the chimney or something. Not really designed, the artwork for that's not done yet, I guess. Or maybe that's just the way it's going to stay, I don't know. Come on, just a little bit more, just a little more roof work needing to be done. See, they delivered the thatch over here, so a worker is going to come over here, grab that, and then finish installing the roof. Excellent, excellent. Alright, so this one over here now is going to get worked on. Let's just let them deliver everything that they need to deliver. And then once they... okay, they're working on construction. Okay, so they're building it. Let's go ahead and unpause this one. So now our builders can build and our laborers can actually deliver the resources over here. And you see, as the people move into their houses, the tents actually disappear. So that's pretty cool. The tents are no longer needed. Now, I'm sure, too... It looks like we have a little bit of an uneven little build over here, but oh well, whatever. I think we're on a hill too, so that's going to kind of complicate things. But I'm pretty sure that as the game develops, we're going to have the ability to buy different kinds of houses. Maybe eventually we'll get up to like mansions or something like that. Not 100% sure, but that would be my guess. But yeah, what do you guys think so far? I mean, this looks pretty solid, right? I know there's a few other people out there playing this game that have probably been doing it for a little bit longer than me, just, a couple hours or maybe a day. But my personal opinion on this game so far is that this has huge, huge potential. I mean, just the little details of, like, walking on the grass and the grass dying off with the more, like, wear and tear that it gets, that's absolutely just a great idea. That's an awesome idea. And if they implemented that little tiny idea... I can't wait to see what they have in store for, maybe like a year down the road. Not even a year, like maybe 3 months or 6 months down the road. I'm sure this game is going to be even more awesome than it already is. I mean, they already have, you can already see here, they have like religion planned out. They have health planned out. education, which, you know, obviously like, it's going to be important to have your people educated pretty well. If we click on some of these people, we'll see here, Boris, 29 years old, his education is only 1 out of 5. Then let's see over here. Nope, you don't want to get selected, that's fine. We'll select one of these people over here. Marishka, she's got education 1 out of 5 as well. 1 out of 5, 0 out of 5. Yaroslava. And then over here, 0 out of 5. I mean, you know, so we definitely need some education in this town. And what's going on over here? What's that right there, that little orange thing? Huh, interesting. Not quite sure what that is. The other houses don't have it. Anyways, look at this. See, they've got like a front yard. I mean, we didn't really give them a backyard or anything, but they don't really need it. See, there's something else over here too. Not quite sure what that is. Anyways, how many more families need homes? Looks like 3. 1, 2, 3 families. So this one's getting done over here. We have another house scheduled over here, and then another one over here. Now those are both paused, but you know what? Let's unpause them. We'll do 2. We'll unpause this one, and we'll continue working on this one. So that is going right there. Build houses for all families in the camp. That's exactly what we're doing. And then I'm thinking too, we're gonna need a farm. Let's see, production, farm, windmill. What does a windmill do? Mills wheat into flour. Okay. Okay. Interesting. A place for breeding cows and milk production. Awesome. I'm sure we're going to have to, well, I already know we're going to have to get like a trader to come in here and actually give us cows or whatnot. Produces meat and hides from animals. Tannery produces leather from hides. Produces hay from nearby grass. Carpenter builds stuff. Wagons, plows, simple furniture. Makes nails, horseshoes, and metal tools. The Smithy does. Clay we already have. Oil workshop. Produces oil from sunflower seeds. So see, I mean, look how much stuff is here. Shoemaker makes shoes from leather. Weaver, textile from hemp. Clothes from textile. Boatyard produces fishing boats and small trading boats. Produces fish. Holds up to 3 fishing boats. See, I mean, this is awesome. Let me go ahead. I'm kind of a little bit worried about food supply. So let me go ahead and put down one of these fishing docks. I actually didn't manage to do this earlier. It never got completed. So let's go ahead and do that. 3 more houses that need to be completed, and then we're going to have the little fishing dock that we want to have completed. I just want to see how that works in the game. Still 23 people. 9 men, 9 women. So that's 18, obviously. And then it looks like then we have 4 kids just kind of hanging out. Can we spot any of these kids? Kids don't like to hang out over here in the town center with the parents. That's totally understandable. Maybe the kids are too young, too. Maybe they're just little babies and they're like inside. Oh, there's one. There's a little kid right there. Where you going, buddy? Where are you going? Did that kid... Okay, I was going to say, did that kid just grow? Nope, he just did like a little U-turn and he's going right back into his house. Can't go play PlayStation or Xbox or anything now, can you? It's only 17:21. All the entertainment you have is either in your imagination or outside. I guarantee you he's not in his house watching Let's Plays right now. Alright, this house is nearly finished, just needs a little bit more of a roof. Can't find thatch anywhere, really? We've got the thatchery right here. You know, maybe we should, let's hire one more worker to get some of this thatch over here. Come on, I need you to deliver it to that house, please. There we go. They're grabbing the thatch. They're bringing it over here. Somebody's going to come and grab that, finish the roof. Awesome. 2 more houses to go. 2 more to go. That's getting constructed. Let's go ahead and unpause this so they can start delivering some resources over there. And then once these 2 houses and the fishing dock is done, we'll kind of reevaluate what's going on here and figure out what we're going to do from there. Now, another thing that you probably have noticed, there's no music in the game. Nothing. There's no options here. You know, options. There's, you know, basic stuff, graphic stuff, but there's no actual like music options or anything like that. So I'm sure that's something that's going to be added into the game as well, because Banished has some beautiful, beautiful music, right? Hopefully these guys find some good, some cool stuff to kind of keep you entertained for hours and hours and hours, because this definitely seems like one of those games that you load up and next thing you know, 8 hours later, you're still playing it and your town has grown from, you know, 23 people to like 230 people. So, you know, that would be pretty cool if they manage to get some nice tunes in there. Now this house is about 50% done. This house hasn't even had anything delivered to it. And then of course they still haven't started working on the fishing dock. But see, look at that. These paths are already forming over here. Because we have the foundation laid out over here. We've got this. And then as they're coming over here, they're kind of rounding this corner. And they're creating this path over here. So that's pretty sweet. We can see like a clear path. Everybody's going from their houses to like the town center, to the forestry, to the clay pit. This is really cool. And now wait until you see what happens in the winter time. And then when you see the winter time, wait until you see what happens after the winter time ends. I mean, that's hopefully we'll play that long. We'll see. Alright, village house is nearly completed. Looks like we probably just need the thatch for the roof. Looks like they delivered that. Builder needs to come over here and knock that out. Bam, bam, bam. Beautiful. Alright, start working on this last house, guys. We have one family that still hasn't moved into a house, right? 2 families? No. Who lives here? Vadim and Hannah. Okay, yeah, they moved their tent away. Good. So last family here in the tent. We want to get them out of here before the winter time comes in, because if it starts snowing, if it gets too cold, these guys are going to move out of our town, and we don't want to lose that manpower. That's 2 people that can do some extra work around here, you know? So yeah, we definitely want to finish that. Let's actually pause this just to make sure that that this gets completed in time. Look at that. It's just so awesome how they're putting up the walls. Yeah, the beat, it just looks so beautiful. It looks so realistic, too. The only thing that doesn't really look all that realistic is the fireplace, which, you know, that's fine. I like, again, I'm sure that's like placeholder art or something. Laborers are getting resources to the site. Excellent. Awaiting clay, which we have the clay pit that's probably getting delivered right now. Yep, there it is. Using the clay to put up some of these walls. Still waiting on a little bit of wood, and we need the thatch. Thatch got delivered right there. Excellent. Should be done. This house should be done here pretty soon. And then once that's finished, I'm sure this little pop-up over here is going to go bye-bye. Look at that roof installed. Excellent. People are moving in, and are people moving in? Okay, good. And yep, it did go away. Good. Excellent. So nobody's going to leave us. Nobody's going to leave us anytime soon. Let's get this work done. We're going to go ahead and continue that. I want the fishing to be installed here before the winter time. I'm not sure if that river's... I don't think it's going to like freeze over. I think we'll still be able to fish during the winter time. Hopefully we don't need any kind of like special tools. And then this is kind of curious too, like what are all these little sections over here, these little like dot, you know? Like I know this is like a progress bar, because obviously it's progressing. But then what are these little dots over here for? Like, just interesting. Putting down the foundation. Hopefully we've got fish over here too. I can't really see any, but I'm sure there's some fish over there. Now, it is October. It's probably going to start getting cold here in November. Definitely it would be cold in December time, right? So that got knocked out. Still waiting on some more resources. We're awaiting 7 wood. 19 wood that we need now. Hopefully we have some of that wood stored. This is our forestry over here. We've only got the 2 employees working here, right? But I think they're keeping up pretty well. People are consistently coming in and out with wood, so I think we're okay. Yeah, these guys are doing some hard work. If I could, I'd give them a raise. Fishing dock is nearly completed, I'm assuming. I'd say it's about 80% done. And then after that's done, I think we're going to go ahead, we're going to hire 1 or 2 employees and see if we can get some fish caught. And then maybe we'll sell that too, because, let's see, camp storage. We've got the camp center over here with Ivan, who's the mayor. And let's see, what else can we do? Trade and transport. Hay, granary, trading post, market stall. Allows you to sell up to 4 goods to citizens. Cart parking, we've already got. Wooden bridge, we don't need. So let's see, a trading post, market stall. Let's try to do a little market stall here. We'll put you over... We'll put you over here. Oh, we've already gone too far. We'll do the little market stall right there. Oh, nope. Nope. I kind of want to put that like right there. Okay, so that got insta-built. Right, and then market stall, we can sell up to 4 resources. Flour, potato, milk, chicken, eggs, chicken meat, beer, fish. Oh, beef. That's beef, not beer. Beef, fish, sunflower, clothes, shoes, dried fish. Okay, so we can't... Dried fish, that's what we could sell. Excellent. So once this fishing dock is supplied with boats. We need a boat? Oh, no. Can we fish without a boat? No boats for fishing. Okay, you're fired. Dang it. So I'm guessing we're going to need what? Like a... Will the carpenter make a boat? Build carts, wagons, plows. Boat yard. Produces fishing boats and small trading boats. Okay. Let's do that. Let's build this guy over here. Uneven terrain should be placed by the water. Alright, inaccessible. Why is that inaccessible? We can't rotate it. Inaccessible. Okay, that's accessible. Huh, strange. So that's fine right there. Let's go ahead and build that sucker right there. We're going to try to throw all of our people on building that. November of 1721, so it is going to start getting chilly here pretty soon. Please knock this out, guys. And I think for the boats, all we should really need is wood, right? Like, there shouldn't be anything impeding us from actually building the boats once we get this boat yard completed. Total stored resources. We have water, we have wood, we have thatch, still have plenty of clay, iron, nails, firewood. The nails, I'm pretty sure can run out. Which, because if we go over here to production, somebody here does produce it, right? The Smithy? Yeah, makes nails, horseshoes, and metal tools. Which, the Smithy is very, very important in Banished, right? Smithy makes all of the tools, and then if you don't have tools, then you can't really do any production. Or if you do, see, look at that. Look at all that snow that just fell. It didn't really fall. It just kind of like popped up. But you guys have to see what happens later on. Anyway, so these guys are knocking this out. Construction is in progress. I'm glad that they're working on that, even though it's like freezing outside. And they probably don't have any jackets. If they do, they brought them on their own, because we sure as heck didn't give it to them, because we don't have a tailor yet. But let's see. Laborers are getting resources. Okay, so this is going to be done here pretty soon. And then one thing I kind of feel like they do is when it's cold, they don't produce, they don't build as fast as they normally do. I'm assuming it's because they like hanging out in their houses where they have firewood and chimneys and stuff, so they can stay nice and warm. But that could just be my imagination. I'm not sure. Alright, excellent. Boatyard is done. Let's go ahead and put in a worker. And then resource supply. Worker by hands. I'm not sure what that means. Worker by hands. Worker by cart. Labor by hands. Labor. I'm not sure what that means. By wagon. Oh, that's kind of interesting that we can like designate how they bring the resources, but I don't really care how they bring the resources as long as they bring them. So, we do have some stored wood over here. However, let's see, we need to order a boat. Boat 1, ordered. Excellent. So I need the worker to come over here. Can't complete an order in the wintertime. Oh, look at that. Looks like the river did actually kind of freeze over. Interesting. So now we pretty much have to wait until the springtime again in order for the rest of our work to get done. That is interesting. Alright guys, I think, you know what, this is probably a perfect time to end this. I'll probably do a follow-up episode after this if you guys are enjoying it. If not, then I probably won't bother. But once this game is a little bit more polished, I think we'll definitely be seeing like an actual Let's Play series of this game. Because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos of Ostriv on the channel, do me a favor, hit the like button. That'll let me know that you guys want to continue seeing this on the channel. Hopefully, I'll see you guys on another video. If you guys haven't subscribed, please do so. We're at like 18,200, so we're getting really close to 20,000. Hopefully, we'll get there before the end of the year. And anyways, like I said, hopefully I'll see you guys on another video. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day. And I'll see you later. Bye.